Hi, my name is Jade. I've just finished my A-levels and I am taking a gap year. Today I'm just going to discuss 5 reasons as to why I am taking my mindful gap year. The first reason that I am taking this gap year is because I have been always a very academic person and I've always prioritised school and my schoolwork and revision over everything else. And so for me, it's amazing that for the first time ever, I have time for myself. At the end of the day, life is not about school, it's not about grades, so I'm really excited to be able to grow and invest my time in things that are just as important as school, but kind of will help develop me as a person in other respects, such as social skills or even just being kind of in the working world and having independence of that, or travelling and having to problem solve in completely different ways to how I would at school in an exam. The second reason that I am taking my mindful gap year is kind of in the name, mindful. I really want to focus on my personal wellness and mental health and physical health in my gap year, especially after the stress of my A-levels and the new curriculum and how difficult it was. And I'm really going to make a real effort to switch off from the online world, especially when I'm traveling, and just to be open-minded to meet as many new people as possible and just kind of broaden my experiences. My third reason is to have more time to invest into voluntary work and social action work, which to me is so important. I mean, it's all very well and good, like having fun, backpacking, traveling the whole time, but I think there's something equally as amazing in voluntary work and giving back, especially if I'm gonna be in all these developing countries and witnessing firsthand how difficult the situations are for so many people around the world. I think it'd be almost selfish of me not to spend some time giving back. Number 4 is language learning and self-development, self-improvement through learning new things. So one of the things that I'm really focusing on in my gap year is learning languages for the places that I'm going. So for example, I'm interrailing in a few weeks for 3 weeks, and the first location I'm going to is France. So I've been learning a lot of French, and I'm really excited to just be able to use it and therefore feel like I'm enjoying the local experience more and a bit less of a tourist. And I think that's just something so nice about having the free time of a gap year as well, is you can invest your time in learning whatever you'd like to, and it's not set out by a curriculum, it's not set out by school, you're not made to learn it. And I think that self-motivation is really cool as well. And the 5th reason that I am taking this mindful gap year is because largely it is out of my comfort zone, quite a bit out of my comfort zone actually. Yeah, I know I'm going to encounter so many difficulties along the way and have to problem solve independently, and although that's a terrifying thought, I know that those moments are where I'm going to grow as a person and ultimately find out a lot more about myself. And I think it's really important to go into something like a gap year with a really open mind and have as few expectations as possible, because it's easy to go into it thinking like this is the best year of your life, you're gonna have the best experiences ever, when at the end of the day there are going to be the realities of problems and all the less glamorous sides of travelling. But I think if I go in with as open a mind as possible, then I can only be pleasantly surprised, and there is no perfect trip, and I actually think the perfect moments are in the spontaneity of it. I am very excited to see where I'll be in 1 year's time and where my mental state will be, how much I will have grown, how many new skills I would have gained. Yeah, very exciting.